Welcome into the PBA Game of the Week. Game number 1 between the PNW Vets and the Quad City Flames here in the state of Washington, Federal Way to be exact. Gary Ade and Paul McKeskey. And Paul, as we get set for this game between the Flames and the Vets here in Washington, home of the PNW Vets, we are getting set to kind of look at two teams that come from different backgrounds, different sets of players. One guy on this game that's of particular note is Deshaun Newton, also known by his nickname of Wani. And he's played in a number of leagues over the years and is overall just a very experienced player.
Yeah, he's an experienced guard that does a little bit of everything. Very quick, gets to the basket, good finisher, can hit the three when he's open, good ball handler, and he just does a lot. He's played against some high-level guys. I know he's played in the Seattle Summer League up there, the Pro-Am League, and played against guys like Jamal Crawford and NBA-level people and done very well. So it's going to be interesting to watch him tonight and see his overall game.
No question about it. As we get set for this matchup, one thing of note is the Vets are new to the PBA, recently joined the league, and one of their owners, part owner, Malik Montoya, is also suiting up today. So you have a player owner, that's something about the minor league levels, Paul, that I always find fascinating, is a lot of times the guys who are signing the checks are also out there trying to earn the money, and you have to respect that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of a catch-22 because when you're playing with a teammate that actually is your owner and can sign or not sign your checks, it puts a little interest in the game. I think if I was playing with them, I'd pass the ball a lot.
Yeah, that's
right. Also, the Vets who have struggled early in the year have made some changes, and the reason they're called the Vets is their owner, Reginald Robinson, served 8 years in the Army. In Afghanistan and other places, so that's why they're called the Vets, and that's an interesting story. Some of these teams and the backgrounds of their owners and players are so interesting and so so diverse.
No question about it. It's definitely one of the things that's cool being around these games and teams is you get to learn a little bit about some of their backgrounds, and a lot of them, as you mentioned, Paul, very interesting indeed. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for the opening tip. Again, it's the PNW Vets of Washington here at home taking on the Quad City Flames right here on PBATV. Alrighty, welcome back into the PBA Game of the Week. The Vets in the white jerseys and the Flames in the dark jerseys jumping center, and the Flames end up with the ball after losing the tip, and here in the front court on their first possession. Nice ball movement, good block, but a foul is called.
Wow, you cannot miss the team that is called the Flames. They have flames on the back of their uniforms, on their legs. There's flames everywhere, Gary.
That's it. We'll see if their shooting is equally hot.
Yeah, they hope they shoot like flames from the three-point line.
Unlike Giannis, but that's a different story.
Ooh, that's a tough subject for a former Buck.
That's why I threw it out there early on.
Way to get off on the right side already.
Well, it's good that I'm not right next to you, because you're a lot bigger than me, and I might have just poked the bear a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, my old team, the Bucks, I think blew their chance at the series and lost Game 5. But we'll see. We'll see.
There's Game 6 coming up in another day. Obviously, that's the NBA playoffs. Back to the task at hand. After a couple of made free throws, here come the Vets. Their first offensive possession, working the perimeter. Nice ball fake into the lane. Pull up, no. Dumps it off to the near side corner. Back to the basket, back out top. Back into the corner. And a steal. Here come the Flames running the other way. Driving right down the lane. That's some contact, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
Yeah, great job on the defense. They had a transition break. The Vets did, the Flames did, but they came over, took the charge, and got the ball back. That wasn't a little guy driving either.
No, that looked like it hurt. Part owner Malik Montoya, wearing number 23 there, likely to bring the ball up. At the moment, they're doing the old sneaker dry thing. You know, that's always the old trick of basketball players. Montoya with the ball to the corner. Couple dribbles, keeps the dribble. Surveying, attacking, pulling up, kicking back to Montoya is Dibber. And now down low with another turnover by the Vets. Sloppy start.
Yeah, not a good way to start. Maybe they're getting their feet under them and a couple silly uncalled for turnovers, but hopefully they clean it up here quickly.
Yeah, so the game clock and score are not correct. Off the steal, it is a basket for the Vets, who now tie the game at 2. 8:35 to go. You can see in the upper right corner of your screen, well, not anymore, but you can see the clocks on the wall are correct. We'll see about the graphics momentarily. It's 2-2 as the Flames work on offense. Baseline fadeaway is no good. Long rebound collected by the Vets. Will bring it up the court. Back the other way, tied at 2. 8:20 to go in the first quarter. 3 is up and good. A nice shot from the top of the circle by Deshaun Newton, and it's 5-2 Vets.
Yeah, he's showing his three-point range early and going to create some space for him on the drive later.
Nice shot from the wing. Didn't quite make out the player, but it's now 5-4. Wade working up top. Now to the near side, back to Dibber. Dibber drives, tries a floater off the window, leaves it a little short, bounces off the back iron, and here come the Flames. Working up top, now going down low, nice entry pass, but it's broken up nicely, and here come the Vets off the steal. It's 3-on-2, over the left side, reverse is up and good. 7-4, 7:18 to go in the first.
Flames tried to do a little high-low action, but unfortunately turned it over for them. So.
You like the way the Flames are attempting in the early going to get the ball into the low post.
Yeah, it looks like they do have the size advantage. So I'm old school, so I like to go inside out, unlike a lot of teams to go outside and maybe in.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the key word maybe. Near side. Working the ball near the top. Tries another mid-range shot. Big man is off. Rebounded by the Vets. Coming back the other way. 7-4. Just over 7 to go in the quarter. And Montoya's pass is tipped and taken away. Here come the Flames. Thinking about the pull-up. Thinks better of it. Corner 3 is up. Long off the back iron. Rebounded by Dibber.
Good push. Good corner 3. You got to keep taking those shots, and sooner or later they'll go in.
A timeout on the floor as the officials discussing something. Now the ball back in play, and game clock seems to be paused, which I think is maybe the issue the officials are talking about. Now, if you notice, the clock on the graphic on the lower part of your screen is counting up. And there's really 7 minutes and change to go in this quarter. So I believe the clock is counted up in proportion so far to the time elapsed. If you're looking at that graphic at home, and it's now, should be 9-4 in favor of the Vets. Flames up front, trying to go down low, nearly stolen by Montoya, gets into the paint, and they finish. Nice play from the Flames.
Again, going to the inside, good finish at the end of that. I like that basketball.
Montoya Getting into the front court. Flames try a shot at the rim. No good. Excuse me, Vets. No good. Flames come back the other way. Long three is up. Well long and to the right. Just not a good shot.
No, that's drives coaches crazy. When we've scored the last 2 times by going inside, and instead of doing it again, we come down and take a long, quick three. Not a good idea.
Now the score is right on the bottom here as the Vets knock down a 3. Nice shot. They'll say it's a 2. Long 2. It's 11-6. They're up 5. A long 3 for the Flames coming right back 11-9. Again, they're going to call the 2. It looked like a 3 to me, and back and forth we go. Another basket, this time for the Vets. 13-8, pending their scoreboard update. There it is. Give them an extra. So there you go. I guess the last one was ruled a 3, and a pull-up is long. No good. Rebounded off the back iron by the Vets, and we have a whistle.
Yeah, I think Malik Montoya took one on the chest there. Had to catch his breath a little bit, I think.
Hitting right in the respiratory area. Never a fun experience. Montoya seems to be okay, and we'll walk the ball up the court. Wipe the sweat from his eyes. 5:27 to go in the quarter. Another timeout.
Or another clock issue, maybe.
Montoya on the cut, kicks it out to the corner, finds an open 3, rattles in and out, offensive rebound, nice job down low, but then misses the putback. Does Newton, and another attempt, and this one goes for Montoya.
Yeah, that's just pounding the Flames on the offensive glass that time. The Flames have to think better of maybe blocking out, creating space to go get those rebounds, rather than just jumping game.
16-9. We have a timeout on the floor. Ref over at the scorer's table. Now again, if my math is correct here, Paul, the clock on the graphic is counting up instead of down. It's just in reverse. And it appears that it's about a minute beyond in perfect sync with the game clock on the wall. So right now there's about 5 minutes to go in a 10-minute quarter. 4 minutes to go, excuse me, in a 10-minute quarter. So essentially right now that clock on the graphic should read 4 minutes from 10. So there you go. So at the moment it's 16-9 with about 4 minutes to go in the quarter. As we go along here, these technical issues should resolve themselves. But in the meantime, we'll keep you up to date. So there you see it on the wall there, upper right side, 4:54, as the Flames take over, looking down low, and a steal by the Vets coming back the other way. It's an even number situation. A long pass from Montoya may have been tipped or just flat out thrown away. It looks like it's off the Vets.
A couple times in a row in the first quarter, the Flames will try to get in the low post with poor execution and turnover.
Wide open 3 in the quarter is good. And that should make it 16-12. Another stop. So game's been start and stop due to timeouts, fouls, and some official timeouts, but also it's been fairly fast-paced during the flow of action, Paul. Both teams have really pushed the tempo.
Yeah, both teams have done a good job of pushing the ball. Their spacing, their player spacing is very good. Got the guys in the corner, ball up at the top. The Flames look to go a little more high-low and get it into the post. However, they've turned it over trying to do that this first quarter. And the Vets seem like they're pushing the ball, spreading the floor, moving it side to side, and then either taking the three-point shot or drive it to the basket.
Teams resuming their spot on the floor. The Vets will inbound to the left of their own basket, up 4. walking dribble as we approach the timeline. It's 16-12. Driving into the lane. Offensive foul, perhaps? No, no call. Wow, a lot of contact, no call. And now on the follow-up, we have a whistle. A couple of fans make their way into the gym. Make it 3.
Not as colorful of fans as they were in Las Vegas last week, but still colorful.
Well, you know, it is Vegas, Paul. Yeah, what do we have, like blue hair and green hair? And all, we have like Dennis Rodman on the sideline, basically.
Yeah, we did.
First free throw is good for Newton.
It's called, Gary, that's called Look At Me here. So,
absolutely.
You know, if you have the funky colored tennis shoes, those are Look At Me tennis shoes. If you have the bright red race car, it's the Look At Me car. So, orange and red hair with purple highlights is probably the Look At Me hair.
That's right. And Newton splits the pair. Should be 17-12 as the Flames line up a 3, no good. And now a young fan makes their appearance. A couple of young fans. Wow, the crowd filing in late as a turnover by the Vets. Here we go the other way off the steal. Here are the Flames. Near side shot is off the front rim, no good. Caroms to the hands of the Vets, who bring it into the offensive zone. Corner shot is up and good. Another 3 for the Vets, and it's now an 8-point game.
Great execution on offense by the Vets, moving the ball, getting that open jumper, and all the young fans coming out to see this great PBA action. You gotta love it.
Gotta love it, absolutely. A long 3 is up and good for the Flames. It's now 20-15. Near side, Newton probing, goes to pull up. We'll see if it's in the act of shooting. I believe it will be. The score, by my count, 20-15. Looks like from the bench, the Flames are trying to alert them to that too. Now the graphic is correct. The scoreboard on the wall is not for the score, but is for the time. So 3:07 to go. 21-15 as Newton makes the first.
I'll rely on you to keep me straight, Gary, because I'm totally lost here.
Hey, you know what? You did choose to live in Vegas, so that's not a terrible surprise.
Oh, bizarre world going on. Okay.
Hey, I love Vegas, man. I like the guy that does the rapping on the side of the street there. You like pay him like $5 and he makes like a little rap song about your name. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, that's for people that come in from out of town. Us people that live here don't fall for that.
Yeah, I'm sure not. Us gullible tourists, that's what we do. It should be 22-15. Flames coming to the front court, driving into the lane, blocked. Nice job by the Vets, and here they come the other way, up 7.
Great weak side help on that. Great block by the ball.
Sure was, but they turn it right back over after an errant pass by Evans. Quick whistle. Now Flames will come into the offensive zone, driving into the lane at an angle, drawing contact, shooting 2.
Looks like the Vets are making a conscious effort to push him left when he has the ball up top. And that time he did draw contact and got to the free throw line.
First free throw is no good.
So Gianna's free throw.
Hey, you said it, not me. Second one is good. It didn't take 10 minutes, though, so I don't know if that's a Giannis free throw.
No, he's got to take a lot more time.
23-16 is the score, and we have a carry. More fans make their way in. Game clock remains frozen at 3:07, so coming up near the end of the first quarter in a 7-point game as the Flames work on offense, getting into the lane, drawing a little bit of contact, but I'm not sure if it was enough to impress the ref.
Or he called an offensive foul with the elbow there, leading with the elbow.
Maybe that too. It's possible. Either way, Vets basketball. Newton works. A couple hesitation moves. Now tries into the corner. Down to the low post. Double team comes. Back out to the corner. Right back into the post. Good repost. Good move into the lane. Leaves it a little bit to the right. Rebounded by the Flames. And then stolen away by the Vets. A long shot is up. No good. Off the miss from Evans. Here come the Flames. 3 is up. Rims out. Still a 7-point game. And the clock seems to be moving again. The scoreboard is correct in the upper left. 23-16, minute 13 to go in the quarter. Pull-up shot from 16 is good. Nice shot by Dibber. And it's now a 9-point game.
Yeah, the Flames are going to have to adjust their defense a little bit because the Vets are really scoring often on their pick and roll action.
And we have a whistle before the shot. Looks like an away from ball foul, perhaps illegal defense. Vets will inbound from in front of their own bench. After the technical, which is made.
Yeah, for those of you out there, the PBA plays the NBA rules for the most part. That means you cannot stand in the lane without guarding anybody, actively guarding anybody for more than 3 seconds.
And
actually, 2.9 seconds.
There you go. Right off the inbound is a 3, so the Flames, after making the technical and the 3, have cut the lead to just 6, 25-19 as the final 35 seconds of the quarter tick away. Vets trying to drive into the lane, and it looked like the floor monster got him there. Hate that monster.
Yeah, I think the NBA is going to address this after this season, but players tend to drive into defense, create contact, and get calls. I think they're going to try and clean that up a little bit, at least at the NBA level.
Yeah, and those type of things have a way of finding their way to the lower levels. Screen up top, and a perfect example of what you're talking about there, Paul. And the ref's not fooled. So the Vets off the attempted foul draw miss, and here come the Flames. Final seconds ticking down. About 10 seconds or so. Looking to go one-on-one. Good defense being applied from the Vets. Going to the left, picks up his dribble, tries to go down low and does. Reverses up, no good. Ball tipped away and taken by the Vets, and now will end it. First quarter, 25-19, Vets on top here on PBATV. Alrighty, we're back here on PBATV. Gary Aid, Paul McKeskey, 6-point game. Looks like the clock has been reset properly as we get set for the second quarter. Besides a couple of technical difficulties, Paul, what did you notice in that first quarter of action?
Well, I think both teams push the ball well, keep the floor spread. The Flames look to consciously go inside a little bit more, but their passes have been not very good, so they turn into turnovers. But I like that philosophy. And the Vets are more like a veteran team. They keep the floor spread, attacking a lot of pick and roll action. And for those out there, they run an angle pick and roll. By angle, I mean it's not at the top of the key and it's not on the sideline. It's at a 45-degree angle to the basket, which is very hard to guard defensively. You'll see the Vets use that quite often.
Great analysis there, Paul. And you're right, that angle is particularly difficult for a defensive player.
when you watch the Phoenix Suns play, that's what Chris Paul likes, and that's how when he snakes it in there, gets to the elbow, and makes that little jump or gets an assist.
Sometimes they call that area the free throw line extended, as the first shot at the rim is missed by the Vets. Here come the Flames after the rebound. Whistle.
I think there's another illegal defense.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
So, like we had mentioned before, on defense, if your player is outside the lane, you cannot stand in the lane without actively guarding him for more than 2.9 seconds. So at 3 seconds, it's a technical foul.
And that is something that refs at all levels are very well aware of. It's something that you don't get away with very often. You can get away with contact more than you can stationary defense in the restricted zone.
Yes, at the pro level for sure.
What a shot! Oh my goodness!
Deep three. Deep three.
That came back from Quad Cities, which is over in Illinois. Quad City Flames and a nice runner across the lane for Dibber. What a shot by the forward. 25-23. 9:05 to go. Scoreboard widget is correct now, so good job by the technical crew getting things sorted out at the intermission. Here we go with the Flames again, and another three.
What a great example of inside out. They backed them down in the post, and then they swung it over for a weak side three. Great job by the Flames.
No question about it. 27-26. Bad shot. Looks like they were looking for a foul, didn't get it. It's now a 1-point game. About a minute and a half gone by here in the second. Nice dribble penetration. Kicks out. Good ball rotation. Three is up. No good. Dibber with the weak side rebound. Throws it up ahead. Nice reverse finish. What a catch and finish down on the block. Paul, that was not an easy play.
A very difficult play. Catch it over your shoulder and then make a play at the end of that.
Good job by Chenal Jr. Nice reverse on the other end. Man, the big man using the muscles.
Nice spin move. Use the other side of the basket. Great finish.
Corner three on the other end is no good, but chasing after his own rebound. Nice play. Good hustle. And it ends up with a nice two from the top by Bird off the hustle play by Evans.
And as we say, Gary, they always go in.
It's a basketball rule. 31-28. Vets on top by 3. Been a close competitive game so far. Neither team really able to build much of an advantage. Up and under. Scoop shot is good. What a crafty play.
Scoop alley-oop. That's old school right there, Gary.
That was old school. Bird tries a shot and good. I guess it runs with the name.
Well, you can't leave a professional player open from there. He was way too far open.
No question, especially if his last name is Bird. And a three back on the other end, too. My goodness, both teams on fire here in the second.
And he just said, hand down, man down.
Thank you, Mark Jackson. Shot is up. Blocked. Good defense from the Flames. Back the other way. It's 1-on-1. And they wisely pull it back out. Although no one there to receive it. There we go. Big man trailing the play. Getting down low. Goes to that reverse again. And again, same shot, same result.
Nice. Very good balance. Good up and under. I like it. He's getting close to being called Mister.
Hey, he's getting there. Flames go up by 1. A few more fans. I'll tell you what, Paul. We've seen, I don't know how many fans make their way into this game. There's a lot of people here tonight.
Yeah, it's great to see. Good basketball, too.
Absolutely. Good rebound and then tipped away. This will probably stay with the Vets. Someone got poked in the eye. I'm going to say Flame basketball. It looked to me like it was a very clear case of being deflected out of the hands, but I am not an official, so what do I know? Bad shot by the Flames. Long rebound collected by the Vets, coming back the other way into the corner. 3 is up. Long. Good offensive rebound, then nearly lost it. and then throws it away. So good hustle down low by Chenal Jr., but he wasn't able to quite control it.
So far in this game, the Vets have really pounded the offensive glass. And for the Flames to stay in this, they need to keep them off the glass and limit them to one shot only.
So far, Flames, with the 1 point advantage, have been able to get that advantage largely by a couple of crafty moves around the basket and some timely threes. A whistle on the floor.
Once again, the Flames looking to go into the low post and create a foul there.
Be an inbound play down in front of the Vets bench. Excuse me. And the Flames get it in. Right back to the inbounder. Down low to the low post. Good steal, but goes out of bounds.
I like the Flames' idea to get inside, but they have to throw the pass up higher. They're throwing it too low, and the defense gets a hand on it for a turnover or a deflection. Throw it up higher. Let the offensive player, post-up guy, go get it, and then finish.
One thing you big guys don't like is low passes in the post because, all it does is invite the little annoying hands of those little guards.
Yeah, if I'm 7 foot, throw it up high for a 7-foot guy.
Right. Oh, what a dunk! My goodness.
Nice drive and powered it down.
It's 37-34. Vets looking to tie. Can't do it. All tipped away. Taken by the Flames. Coming back the other way. 4:40 to go in the half. Flames with a 3-point lead. Try another three. That one is off. And the ball is tipped around. Taken by the Vets. But a whistle. I believe they're going to call a loose ball foul on the Flames. They're going to make it the Vets. It looks like they called on the Vets. So whatever it was, they called it on that. Okay, so it is on the Flames. They called it on that little fight for the ball over there in that short corner area.
Yeah, a little loose ball foul, but both guys are going for the ball, so
that's why it was a little confusing.
To pick out one.
That's right. And off a steal, here come the Flames. Back the other way, and another dunk. You have a timeout.
I think it's hard to tell numbers here, Gary, but I think that's Corey T, as far as I know in the scorers table, just taking it to the rack and throwing it down.
Good play from him. Couple of throwdowns for Teague.
Yeah, he and Tim Morton are really being active this quarter. I like it.
Getting around the defense, penetration, and then a short jumper. No good. Good late closeout for the Flames. Coming back the other way. The ball was tipped by the Vets. Did they get a hand on it, the Flames? No, they did not. So we'll stay with the Flames here in the front court. 5-point advantage. 4:09 to go. Get the inbound and another dunk. This one off an alley-oop.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
My goodness, Corey Teague is on a roll with those dunks.
He's having a quarter of a lifetime.
Driving into the lane and getting blocked by the Flames. Good attempt by Chenal, but by Newton, excuse me. And now we have a whistle. And you can hear the crowd making a lot of noise on the near side, Paul.
Yeah, I don't think they were happy with some of those calls going on so far, so they're letting the referees know it a little bit.
I am 100% sure the refs do not care.
As we know, it's a very tough job because no matter whatever happens in the game, nobody likes them.
Well, my saying for that, Paul, has always been, you're 50% wrong 100% of the time.
Yeah, I mean, when you're coaching a team or playing on a team, you're happy when you lose, people like you. You're sad when you're happy when
right.
You win, everybody likes you. You're sad when you lose, nobody likes you. The refs never win. Of course, they never lose, though. So that's a bonus.
That's right. And in my experience, if you argue with the ref, there is a 100% chance you will not win the argument.
The refs are always right. So that's
Right.
another positive of being a ref.
So the Vets down 7 as we approach the last 3 minutes and change of this first half. Newton probing, pulling up, and gets a soft bounce off the rim for the bucket.
Nice elbow pull-up mid-range game. You like to see that in the young players.
No question. It's also a very difficult shot. Takes a lot of skill to do that. And a nice reverse. Little finger roll down low. The other way. Push floater in the corner. We have a whistle on the floor. Shooting free throws. Off the miss is Lewick. What is he going to call it? Technical?
No, I think they just have to get people on the free throw line. You have to have people on the free throw line.
I was trying to figure out, like, where was the technical? Now, okay, so people showing back up. Okay, so it's just a common foul, shooting foul, which is what it looked like on the call.
And there actually needs to be another player in white on the free throw line, but they're not doing it.
In theory. Though I suppose this is not a live ball, as Lewick misses the first. Now would be a good time to bring in the extra guy.
Yes.
I mean, or not. Just, makes one of two. Closing in on 3 minutes to go in the half. 6-point game. Corner shot is up. Way off, an air ball taken on the far side by the Vets. Running right over defenders is Dibber. And I guess they're going to call a blocking foul.
Yeah, it looks like a blocking foul off the pass, I guess.
See, when I used to play, I never liked getting called for those because it's like, man, that hurt, and I got nothing for it. Dibber makes a nice reverse in the lane, and then off the ensuing inbound, the ball is knocked off course, but I guess the Flames touched it again, so it will be Vets basketball down by 4. Dibber working down low, finds the corner, shot is up and good. Nice pass from the top of the circle to the corner, and the Vets climb to within 2.
All that's created because the Vets do a great job of keeping the floor spread.
We have a whistle. I'm pretty sure you're still not allowed to stand in there for more than 3 seconds.
No, and he's telling the referee that he got 1 foot out. However, unfortunately for him, you have to get 2 feet out to get legal. You can't do that. What he's showing you there, you can't do that.
That's still illegal.
You're still illegal.
Yes. So,
they changed that rule. Players used to straddle the line and lift 1 foot up and then put it back down. You can't do that. But it's all about learning.
That's it. One thing to learn, arguing with the refs never results in a win. Nice up and under, but can't get it to go. And here come the Vets the other way, and a nice play down low. Good feed, good catch, and Lubick with the basket.
Great up and under at the other end, but you got to finish it, or the Vets make you pay for it by pushing it and getting a layup at the other end.
(44-43). Flames will inbound in front of the fans here on the near side.
Sharp looking uniforms. Hard to tell their numbers, but
Yes.
I like the uniform.
Yeah, a little high five.
Fan friendly? We're a fan friendly league.
Absolutely. Our fans also are player friendly. No throwing popcorn or tomatoes or whatever else they throw at NBA games these days.
Or personal bodyguards coming out and protecting you.
Yeah, you don't got any of that either. I thought Russell Westbrook's take on that was the best. He's like, man, you wouldn't do that like in public. Chances are I'm a lot bigger than you. That's true.
It's the way it always has been, and you can't win as a player if you react or obviously go in the stands. And my best way of dealing with that was just ignore what happens. But throwing popcorn or spitting, that's way beyond the line.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, if someone throws popcorn at me, I'll just eat the popcorn. Spit's a different story.
Bugs got bugs.
That's right. Quarter 3 is good, and the Vets have retaken the lead here, Paul, as we close out the first half. 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. What have they done to get back into this game and now take the lead?
They've tightened up their defense a little bit, and then they continue to push the ball, and they're very, very consistent about running to the corners, keeping the floor spread, and moving the ball. Thus, you get open threes, and they're knocking them down now. They've been consistent with it. They're just getting a few more stops in a row and creating more offensive opportunities for them.
They've put another second back on the clock. 2:10, now 2:09 as the Flames let one go. The top of the circle is no good. Offensive rebound is good. Nice job staying with it. And the Flames have tied it up.
Nice offensive rebound and putback.
Baskets usually count as 2. I thought. I could be wrong. But I don't think so. Either way, here's the Flames back the other way. Cross court. Looking on the post. Nice move down low. Looking for a pass. Can't get it. And throws it up last second. And looks like they got a call. Man, that was a bailout foul, as they called it.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great little spin move, drop step. Should have just took the shot, but then he faked it one too many times. And even though he got the foul, you should take the first opportunity. When I was coaching, I used to tell people, you just faked yourself covered. Take the shot when you got it. Don't fake another time.
Teague made the first, but it looked like they gave the points to the Vets. Is he a double agent? There we go. As far as I know, it should be... The score should be reversed. I believe the Flames should be in one. Either way, Teague's second free throw was good. And now it's a tie game. Whistle on the floor. May be an official timeout. Try to get the score corrected. I believe it should be 48-47 Flames. At the very least, it should be 48-48. But either way, as the Vets line up, it'll be Newton shooting free throws. He makes the first.
Yeah, he did a great job. He had the pick and roll. He split the pick and roll and then did a Euro going to the hoop. Really nice, savvy move by a guy that's been around.
Veterans up 2. Now 3 as Newton makes a pair. 50-47. Teague, handoff, end around, another dribble handoff. Good defense, staying at home by the Vets. And set for the Flames.
Great job on defense in the post, putting that post in.
Nice play indeed, Paul. You're absolutely right. And an offensive rebound leads to a foul. Good activity down low by the Flames.
Yeah, good job by the refs not calling a foul, letting them play and jostle. It's part of the game.
Now it looks like they got the score right, 50-48, as the Flames will look to tie with the free throws. They won't, as the first rims off to the right.
Another Giannis. Can you tell there's a little bitterness in my voice?
No, no bitterness. I mean, it helps to catch the ball when you get a nice pass from Chris Middleton for a sure dunk.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
Or, make Durant miss at least once in the game. I mean, that was, as we tick down the last few seconds here of this half, Paul, that was one of the more impressive individual performances, all kidding aside, that I've seen in the NBA in a long time. Kevin Durant was a man on the mission last night.
Yeah, I mean, he was just phenomenal at both ends of the court and, carried them on their back. But the MVP for the Brooklyn Nets, for me, was Jeff Green with 27 points from nowhere. Someone had to make up scoring with Kyrie out and Harden being a decoy, and it was Jeff Green, the old veteran, coming through. And I like to see that.
No question. I was wondering if it was James Harden on the court, or if maybe they went and did the Chris Paul double take, but with Harden on the court instead of on State Farm commercials. It was like his evil twin, because that did not look like James Harden.
Well, he's limited. Hamstrings do not heal in a couple weeks. They can't.
Right.
So if you make a quick move, you got a chance of blowing that thing out. So he was doing a great job and became a passer, and a very good passer.
What a play by Newton on the offensive rebound, leads to a three. What a way for the veterans to retake the lead. Oh, and he's all happy about it. Look at him, all smiles on defense.
They're chilling for a last shot with a lot of smiles and talking going on. That's okay. So at some point, this is going to get into some action. We're going to see if defense or offense wins outright.
It's been a good game so far, very hotly contested. Both teams have kept it close. A couple highlight plays.
Longer than 24 seconds.
Just a little bit. I think they were letting the clock catch up as they pass into the corner. Looking at a step back three to end the corner. What a shot! Oh my goodness!
Big shot to end the half for sure.
And that takes us to halftime as the Vets and the Flames playing a close one here on PBATV. Alrighty, here on the Wilson Sporting Goods Halftime Report, the official game ball of the PBA. I'm Gary Ade. He's Paul McKeskey. We have a tight one here after one half, Paul. The Vets of Washington State at home holding on to a 2-point razor-thin edge against the Quad City Flames. It's 54-52. A little back and forth in the first half, some stoppages in play, some fouls, we had a little bit of everything. A couple of thunder dunks, three by the Flames from Quad City all the way back to Washington. At least it felt that way. This game's had a little bit of everything in the first half.
Yeah, and I think you're really seeing the tale of two teams, right? So you have the Vets that do a great job pushing the ball, keeping the floor spread, moving it, attacking on the drive, running some angle pick and rolls, and then shooting threes. And then you have the Flames at the other end pushing the ball, looking for quick threes, but if they don't get it, they're looking to really pound the ball inside and take advantage of their height and strength advantage down low. So really a close game, but two different systems here that we're seeing, and it's very interesting to see the back and forth with these two teams.
No question about it. Has any individual player stood out to you in either squad to this point?
Well, I think as advertised, Deshaun Newton has a great all-around game, and he can score and has great basketball presence out there. In the second quarter, I really liked what Tim Morton and Corey T were doing for the Flames, really taking over, using their athleticism, getting to the basket, and a couple of those dunks were pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it's been, that one dunk you're talking about, he had 3, but the first one was absolutely ferocious. The last one, off an alley-oop pass, was probably the most aesthetically pleasing. Either way, you're absolutely right, Paul. That late push with the athleticism of Morton and Teague really kind of brought the Flames back into this game and briefly allowed them to build, I think it was a 6-point lead at one point. Now it's a 2-point deficit as we head into half. What are some of the keys to the second half for you as we get set for the second stanza?
Well, I think the Flames addressed their non-rebounding, letting the vets get offensive rebounds on them problem after the first quarter. Said that helped them a lot, and they have to continue to do that. They're going to have, if I'm the Flames coach, I'm still going high-low and looking to get in the post, but I need to clean up my passes in there and get them up higher so they don't turn into turnovers. And if I'm the vets, I'm continuing on to be aggressive, push the ball, keep the floor spread like we do. It's our game. Knock down threes and attack the rim.
There you go. So we'll see how it plays out. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, second half here from Federal Way, Washington, as the hometown PNW Vets hold a 2-point lead against the visiting Quad City Flames. Second half after this, right here on PBATV. Welcome back to the PBA Game of the Week as we start the second half. Montoya will bring it across the timeline for the Vets, who have a 2-point advantage heading into the second half. Corner 3 is up. No good. Rebound down low. Nice put in off the offensive glass by Kwame.
And that's my bad because I talked about how well they've done by keeping them off the offensive glass. In the first possession, they get off.
The announcer jinx, just like offensive rebound kickouts always go in, the announcer jinx always works. Back the other way, alley-oop pass, what a play!
Nice. There's the feed it too low to the post, get it stolen, and get it dunked at the other end. Right.
And Newton on the cash-in on the thunderous two-hand jam. So now a 6-point advantage for the Vets as he tried to go down low. I believe that was Morton.
Yeah, he got pushed in the back. He got good position, got pushed in the back. However, the pass was still not very good. They really have to clean up their post feeds.
Jab step, pull up, no good, but a good offensive play by Teague. And off a steal, bad pass by the Flames. Here come the Vets into the corner. Three is lined up, right up, and good. The Vets off to a fast start here. Dare I say they're on fire against the Flames right now?
I mean, they've made some switches and some turnovers and another defensive stop, and they're pushing it right at them.
Vets coming out to put this game out of reach early in the second half. Montoya misses. Ball is tipped. Some bodies on the floor. Ends up in the hands of the Vets again. Can't get it, but another offensive rebound. Third shot this possession forthcoming. Cross-court pass into the short corner. Thought about going down low. Had it deflected, but out of bounds off of the Flames.
Great ball movement by the Vets, but the Flames have to pick up their rotations. Quicker, faster, stronger rotation.
A long 3 is up and well short by Newton.
Another Giannis.
You would think that Paul played for the Bucks or something. I don't know.
Just a few 8 years.
Oh, is that all? No big deal. Just a big 8 years of my life. 8 is 61-52. Nice pass down low from Newton. Good finish by Montoya. Nice play.
Great pass. Just a great pass. Good find and great pass.
I wonder if there's a bounty. Every assist you give to the owner, you get an extra $50 or something.
It should be.
Off the steal, coming back the other way are the Vets. It is a good job by the Flames to break that up. And the 2-on-1.
The Vets have really come out and attacked, and it looks like the Flames are kind of lackadaisical, or they don't have the energy they had in the first half. They have to pick it up quickly here.
63-52, 7:50 to go in the third. Teague looking to make something happen. His team really flailing around, as he said. Nice play on the post. Good patience from Teague there, Paul.
Nice little left-hand hook. You'd like to see it. Very effective post play.
Back to a manageable deficit, but now off the miss. Here come the Flames back the other way, looking for three. Can't get it. Ball is tipped far out into the backcourt, but a whistle underneath the basket.
One thing you have to do as a player at this level and any level really is calls are going to be made. They're going to be calls missed. You got to keep playing. You can't turn them and look at the referee, because the play continues, and you got to get back into action.
That's a very good point, Paul. Got to keep your head in the game, as they say. The Vets coming back out of the timeout, right to the basket. Nice sweeping layup by Newton.
And that's the angle pick we were talking about. Very difficult to guard. The Flames have to make some adjustments to cover that, because the Vets score pretty much every time.
What a pass and a two-handed throwdown. What a play.
Had a play of the week right there.
Oh, without a doubt, the no-look behind the back pass over the shoulder, really. My goodness. Beautiful thing about this.
Spectacular action in this game, for sure.
No question about it, Paul. And you know, it makes me realize, not that I need any reminders of this, but the sport of basketball is just the most action-packed, aesthetically pleasing game ever invented by so much of a margin.
Very rarely a dull moment, that's for sure.
After the long miss off the front of the rim, here come the Flames. Now they have it taken away by the Vets. Coming back the other way. Wade getting to the basket. And it looks like he'll draw the foul. Wade, another one of the owners of the team. A couple owners playing in this game for the Vets. Question is, which one do you want to make happy? Who signs the checks and who handles paying the bills?
That's the inside information you have to find out as a player on the team.
Absolutely.
Whose name is on that check?
That's right. That's the guy you gotta. We'll be roommates. Yeah, we'll be roommates. Yeah. Nothing like a good old bribe. Wade made the first free throw. Now there's some discussion. Maybe about the scoreboard, which the scoreboard on the wall has not been right for some time, but the graphic down here is 66-56. It's the 10-point game for the Vets, 6:25 to go. But of course, the players don't see that graphic. You do at home, but the players are like, "What the heck? I have this many points. He has that many points. How does he only have that many points?" So that's where the confusion is coming in.
It looks like there's a little bit too much talking going on out there on the court, and the refs are trying to clean that up too.
So a momentary pause in the action. Wade has another free throw coming when play resumes. He made the first for the Vets.
Hey, I'll tell you an inside story, Gary. So, finding out who signs the checks. When I was a rookie in Houston with the Rockets, my first year in the NBA, we had some great players: Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, Rudy Tomjanovich, and Calvin Murphy, who was one of the leading scorers on the team, told me early in training camp, "Hey, listen, Rook, all you got to do is set picks for me, and you'll make this team. That's all you have to do." And that's all I did. Wherever Murph was on the floor, I went and set a pick on him, and I made the team.
That is a great story. That sounds like something Murphy would say, too.
There's some great veterans on that team. I learned a lot, especially from Moses Malone. Rest his soul.
Yeah, that was a tough loss for the NBA community. There's no doubt about it a few years ago. Surprising loss. Not to...
We lost another big man here recently, too.
Mark Eaton. Yeah, I was just going to say that, Paul. One of the greats, too. Nice move by Newton. Did you overlap your time in Houston at all with Elvin Hayes, or was he gone by the time you got there?
No, he was gone by the time I got there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shot is no good from the Flames. Here come the Vets off a pass from Montoya. No good. Nice offensive putback. What a play.
Once again, the Vets just pounding the glass. But it starts with the push that they have. I love their spread. They move the ball. Took a wide open three, missed it, but the whole lane is open. Then we had an offensive tip back.
Time for the squeak dance.
You like that?
Well, you know, being a bench warmer, that was pretty much my main job during practice, was to be the lead squeak dancer. So, you know, I got very good at it.
Need some more feet out here. Come on.
Yeah, I'm only a size 11. I can't cover too much space. Flames trying to cut into this deficit. They're rapidly falling out of contention in this game as the Vets have just absolutely dominated the second half play so far. Whistle on the floor.
Yeah, that was a case. That was a case of Malik Montoya was playing good defense, solid. Got a little drive, and then he kind of bailed the guy out by fouling him and grabbing his shoulder.
Nice take into the lane, no good. Off the back iron. Long shot from the corner is good for Montoya, and another bucket for the Vets. It's a 17-point game.
Pretty fast break to watch, that's for sure.
What a pull-up from that elbow area. Man, I'll tell you what, Paul, those are tough shots.
Yeah, those little floaters and half shots inside, very tough.
Newton working on the far side angle, picks up his dribble, gets it to the top of the circle for Dibber, who tries a three and puts it right down. Man, the Vets are just knocking down shots.
Yeah, and it looked like the Flames tried a little zone action there and got burned with it.
He's pulling out the bad puns. I'm telling you, you've been hanging around me too long, Paul. You used to be funny. Now you're just going to be corny. That's what's going to happen.
I follow the leader.
As Montoya hits another three from the same spot. And now the scoreboard on your graphic is off a little bit. Let's see if they get it corrected. 4:30 to go in the third quarter. The drive down the baseline, going up for the one-handed dunk, put a foul on the floor. 80-61 as they adjust the scoreboard rapidly there. So that is the correct score now. 4:21 to go in the third. Frankly, I'm not sure with the physical scoreboard not functioning. I'm not sure how the refs are keeping track of the time on the clock. They're doing a very good job under the circumstances.
Yeah, they're probably better off turning that off. I don't know.
Some patience in that near side corner by the Flames, trying to find an opening. Now drives baseline. Good move by Morton.
Created space and got that little reverse layup. Nice action there.
He's made about 4 of those shots so far today, Paul, those reverse layups you're talking about.
Yeah, and both teams have used them very effectively tonight.
Good screen at the top. Shades of Paul McKeskey and Calvin Murphy. No surprise, screening for the boss, and one boss to the other boss, and it's a boss type of play as it leads to a basket.
Good ball movement, good penetration.
Montoya with the basket at the rim, tipped by Newton on the other end, but the good job by the Flames to stay with it, and Teague ends up with a put-in. Montoya to Newton, he's probing, working one-on-one, gets into the lane, kicks to the near side corner. Montoya will try a three. This one is off the front of the iron, rebounded on the far side by the Flames, coming back the other way, and a miss, bad miss by Teague. I'm not sure if maybe a defender got a hand on it, but gets it right back.
I think Casper got him at the rim. Blocked that.
Casper, the not-so-friendly ghost, but he gets Casper right back with a shot from the short corner, 15-footer. Driving down the baseline and then losing the ball, coming back the other way are the Flames. Good 2-on-1 game, and it ends up in a beautiful layup. Nice play from the Flames, and they have a little momentum all of a sudden. They've cut the deficit by about 5 in the last minute, Paul.
Yeah, they've made some stops and converted. So to get back in this game, their only chance is to get stops. Like we've said before, you can't trade baskets at this point. You have to get stops and convert on that. And that's what they've done the last 2 or 3 minutes.
82-69. Now, if you are able to bring this to, say, a 7-point game heading into the final quarter, I think you'd feel pretty good about yourself if you're the Flames, Paul, no?
Yeah, I mean, this game had a chance of getting away from the Flames, and they've fought back their way back into it.
And another three from the Vets, who have just been sniping from the three-point line this quarter. That's really where the deficit has ballooned for the Flames, is the inability of their defense to slow down the long-range shooting of the Vets.
Yeah, I think the Vets are shooting like 60 or 70% from the three this quarter.
And they're up.
And they shoot a lot of them.
Yeah, they sure do. Volume and efficiency equals lots of points, as Newton that time gets to the hard way, going right into the teeth of the defense. And I don't believe the man in the blue shirt over there is on the court playing, so that will be a turnover.
He was open, though.
He was open. Montoya drives baseline, tries to go reverse. Good defense from the Flames, nowhere to go.
He went double reverse. He was going to reverse and then went back the other reverse to reverse.
He reversed the reverse.
He was reversing the reverse. Unfortunately, he couldn't hang in the air like Michael Jordan long enough to get the reverse. Not many can pull that off.
You know what? I'm just confused. 87-71. 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Seems that the mechanical scoreboard on the top of the wall there is back working again. As Teague, bodied up by Newton. Good job by Newton using that baseline as no defender, but the strength of Teague, too much. He blows through the defense of Newton, gets to the line. Just a big, strong body.
Yeah, pretty well, and he's got good footwork. He's got a good basketball IQ. Great job of getting to the rim and getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, Teague has played a very aggressive game, really from the start here, Paul.
Yeah, I think it really started in the second quarter, and he's carried over, and he's being a very impactful player, and he's going to need to continue that here into the fourth quarter to get the Flames into this game and give them a chance to win.
He makes the first. We'll call that a Middleton. We're going to have the yin. We got to have the yang. There's the Giannis. Yin and yang. 87-72. Ball fake. Driving down the baseline. Good handoff pass. Back in the corner. Good defense from the Flames. Dibber was trying to make something happen, but the Flames really using that baseline as a sixth defender, Paul.
Yeah, it looked like he got poked in the eye down that corner there.
He seems to be okay. He sat down for a second and It's like the rapid charge. Zoop, I'm good.
I think he found out he gets to shoot free throws, so he's okay. I'm okay. I'm all right.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to see the rim. It's all right.
I don't blame him.
This is the first. Tell you what, one thing that's been very fun in this game, Paul, is the crowd here tonight. It's not a big arena, but what it does hold is being held tonight. There's a lot of people here watching this game.
Yeah, and they're seeing good action back and forth, and what the PBA is all about. And you're up close and personal, and it doesn't cost you $500 to sit courtside.
Absolutely. And, you know, we talked about earlier just the beauty of the sport of basketball on television, but more than any sport, in my opinion, the experience, as Teague misses the shot and is rebounded by the Vets, Montoya, the experience of watching a game up close in person, getting near courtside, you get a greater appreciation for the quality and the size of these athletes.
Yeah, and the speed and the athleticism, because, you know, watching on TV or watching in the upper deck, it doesn't register. I coached with the Dallas Mavericks for years, and people would always say, hey, we watch you guys play, and Steve Nash, that little guy, really is good. And I said, hey, you know what? That little guy is 6'3".
Yeah, he's not a little guy.
But when you're up close and personal like this, you know, you're really involved in the action, and you can see how athletically gifted and you know, skilled these players are firsthand.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I had the opportunity early in my career to cover the Syracuse Orangemen during the Andy Routon's, Wesley Johnson, Onawahu era, and I'll tell you what, Onawahu was built like a weightlifter. I mean, like, I was in the locker room interviewing this guy, and I'll tell you what, this guy, I don't know how he kept shirts on. Like, he just was absolutely stacked. And a shot by the Flames. What a shot from the near side.
Flames are going to need stops and shots like that to get this game back under control and have a chance to win.
What a move, a quick hesitation step. What a play.
Got him with the hesitation.
Now another steal by the Vets, but they will be coming back as there's a whistle.
They're fortunate for the foul call. Another 4 pass into the post. They've had trouble doing that all game.
9:27 to go in the game. Vets up by 16, 91-75.
I'll give the passers a little pass there, too, because the bigs of the Flames need to seal their man a little better, hold their ground.
And a steal by the Vets coming back the other way. Going down low, back into the corner. 3 is up. And good! What a shot from Bradley Derrick.
Yeah, another person in the three-point shooting party.
Pull up for Teague. No good. Rebound taken by the Vets. Looking to extend this to above 20. And a foul from behind. Not sure why.
That's a lot of players that play in Europe. European players do that a lot to stop a fast break, to foul in the backcourt like that.
But, like, there were 3 defenders back.
Bad foul.
That's why I was confused.
And now bad turnover by inbounding to the backcourt.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's illegal. Ooh, good defense. Good camera work, too. Man, that was up close and personal. We got to see that play. And off the steal by Derrick. The floater in the lane for the Vets. No good. Bounces around. Comes back to him. Now almost got a turnover, but they keep it. And still with the ball. Man, what a bunch of fighting guys down low. Man, everyone's just banging around.
The problem was the Flames were all standing around. And the Vets were doing all the pushing and rebounding and got a basket on it.
They sure did. Ultimately, it was Evans that put it in. Or Chenal Jr., excuse me. Nice drive into the lane. Good finish on the little push shot.
Saw the mismatch and went right back at him at the post.
Handling up top is Bird. We'll try a 3. It's good. A couple of fans don't look happy. Not sure why. The home team's up 19.
I think maybe that little kid has a timeout coming. He might have been.
Uh-oh.
He might need to get a little airing out outside. I don't know.
Listen, I know they do it on TV, but you eat the popcorn. You don't throw the popcorn.
Mom.
Driving into the lane. Nice reverse. What a play. A circus shot. I believe they're going to count it. That was Perkins, Jeff Perkins.
Nice move, good finish, get to the free throw line, stop the clock. The difference is to get back in this game, the Flames have to have stops. They cannot trade baskets.
Also, more attempts at the free throw line would be helpful as it stops the clock. Perkins can't get it to go. Rebounded by the veterans. Here comes Luwak. Back the other way into the corner. Far side wing area. Crossover dribble, right to left. Throws it up. Gets the call, and Bird heading to the line to shoot a pair. Now that's the kind of play you were talking about in the first half, Paul, where the NBA and probably by extension later on lower leagues like the PBA will be looking to correct. That's a call that, really, it was their contact, yeah, but did it affect the shot? I mean, I know that's not the rule, but I always liked officials that kind of officiated that way because, that wasn't going in.
Yeah, and that you had mentioned earlier, sometimes there are bailout calls where a guy's off balance and falling down, and you give him a call and get him at the free throw line and reward him for actually a bad play.
As it turns out, Bird can't make either. But yeah, no, to your point, you don't like to reward guys for making bad plays or fabricated plays or forced plays. That's the trick with those type of plays is they really are all those things in a lot of cases. As a near steal, but the Flames get it in. Can't capitalize on the advantage after the defender's momentum carried into the backcourt. Here comes Bird the other way, and he makes no mistake on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, it's a good spin move at the other end, but the Vets got a hand on it, got a steal, got a layup.
Good ball movement. And then a nice block coming from the weak side is Luwak. And back the other way are the Vets. Breakaway shot is no good. Good job by the Flames getting back.
Yeah, on the other end, the big fella had it underneath the basket. Didn't really know where the other guy was. And as a coach, I tell players, always throw a ball fake because your shot blocker is going to find you. And then you go up through him for a possible three-point play.
Good advice.
A ball fake will find shot blocker.
Timeout is over. The young fan has returned.
Maybe you got a candy bar.
That's right. Better be Butterfinger. Looks like their clock was paused for a moment. They're going to tick some time off. Another illegal defense, I do believe. Maybe it was a flagrant foul or double tech of some kind because shooting two is Luwak.
Yeah, that's a regular technical or a flagrant or something. You get 2 free throws on the ball, I think.
Yep, makes both. Good shooting form at the foul line for the big man. Flames, all of a sudden, find themselves down 19. Still some time left, but they don't have any time to mess around. They need to play a near flawless 6 minutes in order to get back into this game. Good start there. As they force the miss from Luwak, here they come the other way. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Vets. How do you try to get back into this game if you're the Flames, Paul?
Well, I mean, unfortunately for the Flames, they're more of a post-up, low-post team than a three-point shooting team. So you're either going to have to find some three-pointers on your bench that you want to put in now, but overall, if you need to have defensive stops, then you need to convert them in a quickly, efficient manner.
And a near turnover off a very risky pass. A 19-point game. A little over 6.5 to go. Flames get it in. Working one-on-one. Couple of defenders shadowing. Makes his move into the lane. Loses the ball. And it's picked up by the Vets. Coming back the other way. Near side. Corner shot is way open, but can't get it to go. Man, what an open opportunity for Link, who just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, and too much non-movement and dribbling the basketball at the other end turned into another turnover, and then the Vets continued to attack on the offensive end.
It had been a very close game throughout most of the first half and most of the third quarter. Has quickly turned into a blowout as the Vets used the second half of the third quarter to really pull away. The lane, nice move, right down Broadway, no one home, and the Vets get an easy one.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. No resistance on the defensive end, giving up a wide open layup. Might be a sign of throwing in the towel here.
Surrender as Evans got the lay-in, now off the miss from the Flames. Here come the Vets again. Corner shot is no good. Rebounded on the weak side by Quad Cities. Long three. Well short end to the left. Rebound tracked down by the Vets, coming back the other way. Into the lane. Dribble handoff. Corner shot. Time for a rhythm dribble and knocks it down. All day to shoot that, Paul.
Yeah, he could have took 3 or 4 more dribbles before he shot down.
Unbelievable. Another steal by the Vets. Newton with the ball. Long three is up, and another one is good. The veterans just pouring it on, and this game has been blown wide open.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Flames did not come out in the second half ready to fight and battle. Had they had what they had done in the first half to get to stay tight with the game, a 2-point game, and the Vets are just they're relentless in their pushing of the basketball, swinging the basketball, and in the long run, making 3-point shots. And their 3-point shots are pretty wide open now.
They really are. It's 108-81. This is a media timeout as both teams try to regroup here. But at this point, you have to assume that the Vets will likely go to their bench, both teams really in the near future.
Yeah, I mean, the Vets should go to their bench and pull out their starters and let some other guys get some action and see what you have in game time action. And the Flames need to have some positive plays here at the end of this game so it's not a total loss and you have something to build on for the next game.
Flames trying to do just that, but blocked from behind on the dribble penetration. Stay right here. Moss with the block. Another conversation. Maybe a pleasant one this time. Can't imagine.
Yeah, when you're up 25, 8 points, yeah, it'd be pretty pleasant with the refs. You're having a good time with the refs now.
Not much to be upset about.
And it looks like the fans too.
Yes. Yeah, maybe he'll sign some autographs afterward. So Newton will bring the ball across midcourt for the Vets. Up big. Under 5 to go. Good action on that far side baseline, driving in, looking for some kind of highlight was Dibber, and he's not going to get it. One thing about this gym, Paul, it's interesting. Those stone walls have a way of deadening sound, so the crowd noise probably is not in ratio with how many people are actually here.
Yeah, and the way the Vets have shot the three, I'm sure they're loud in there because they put on a shooting clinic tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, no question about it. That three-point shot, particularly in the second half for the Vets, has been universally on both everyone in the act. And they always say good shooting is contagious, and it's certainly been the case today.
Yeah, and I'm sure they work on that in practice, and that's their scheme, and push the ball, spread the floor, get knockdown shooters, and they work on it every day.
An alley-oop play for the Vets, for the Flames, rather. And there's one of those things that you were talking about, make a couple positive plays. There's one of them.
Yeah, for sure. See if we can get another one.
That's up by 26. It's 109 to 83.
Uh-oh, got another player out there.
Yep, he wants a Kit Kat. Last one was Butterfinger. There you go.
He's fast. He's running to the corner. He's over for the three.
Dad's like, come on, man. I ain't 5. Come on, slow down.
Yeah, Dad's having a tough time keeping up with him.
Good free throw.
He's probably out of breath now.
Oh,
I know I would be.
Oh, definitely. No doubt about it. Those days are over.
For sure.
They were fun, but they're in the past. I'm much more of a Netflix and chill type of guy at this stage of my life. 109-85. That's working on offense again to score more points. Here's the ball, stolen away. Flames coming back the other way, looking to get something to happen. Try a 15-footer, top of the circle, no good. And rebound collected by Dibber. Try another 3. That one's no good also. Taken by the Flames. Coming back the other way. Long pass into the corner. Tries another alley-oop. Comes down and catches it. Goes reverse and good.
So the Flames are getting some positive plays out of these last few minutes. And unfortunately for the Vets, their ball movement has virtually stopped and pretty much just one-on-one now.
Yeah, it looks like they're content to sort of lackadaisically the ball right now as they have the big lead with time ticking away. Bird will try a free throw. Leaves it a little bit long. Coming up after the game is the Got That Works Films post-game report. And don't forget the Mr. Awards. Bird makes the second. Teague tries a shot. No good on a step back. That withstanding, I think a very strong candidate for a Mr. today. Foreshadowing. The offensive put in. Rebound. Flames will get an end one opportunity. 3, the old-fashioned one. .341 to go. And the free throw. Oh, man, they must have thrown some extra oil up on those rims.
There goes another player running down the side. She was a flash. Ooh.
That's it. Maybe there's another game going out in the hallway we're not aware of. Should get our camera crew out there. See that. What's going on? A game of hopscotch or something. I don't know. Free throw is good. And another one's good. 2 for 2 on that trip. And the Flames have crested the 90-point mark. Fortunately, the Vets have 110. And make it 112 on a nice finish down the baseline. 112.91. Clock ticks under 3 minutes to go. Long pass going for the block, but nowhere near target, and the Flames will turn it over.
Yeah, if I'm the coach of the Vets right here, I would like my team to bring it down, run some action, move the ball, swing it, and use some time and get a good shot. Just because we can.
There you go. How do you coach in a game like this, Paul? The end of games like this where the outcome is decided, both teams are kind of waiting for the clock to end. How do you, there's different ways to approach it. How did you approach these situations as a coach?
Well, we talked about this before. If I'm the Vets, I'm putting some players in that have not played very much so far this year, and I'm going to see how they do in a game-type situation because I'm up 20 whatever, 30 whatever, so in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to find out if some guys can really play. So I'm going to test them, and I want them to play the right way. If I'm the Flames, I might be doing the same thing, but I want to make sure we're just not doing silly passes and taking bad shots. I want to still take good shots. I want to execute what we do because obviously we're not going to win the game, so let's see if we can execute a play. Maybe there's a play I want to see if it works.
It makes sense. Try the gadget plays here. Try a couple of different things in the offense, new wrinkles. A little lab time. A long three. My goodness, what a shot from the Vets.
Another Vet in the three-point party.
That was Bradley Derrick's second made three today as the Flames come back with a 2. Last 2.5 minutes ticking down as the Vets at 115. The Flames at 93. Floater in the lane by Derrick, no good. Excuse me, that was Taylor, no good. And the Flames back the other way. Now trying a long pass are the Vets, who are just absolutely taking shot after shot right now to no defense. This game has quickly evolved into a little bit of a volleyball match.
A lot of not good basketball match.
And at this point, this game has become very much a garbage time and a steal from his own man. Now there's a real steal, and this should be a dunk. Nope, instead a reverse layup.
So as a coach for either team, I'm not very happy right now. I mean, we won the game. If I'm the Vets, that's great, but we played so bad in the last 3 minutes for no reason. And if I'm the Flames, we didn't play very good in the whole second half.
Kids like, Mom, why does this game not look like basketball anymore?
I don't know. Ask your dad.
Well, you see, son, the game's been decided, so the guys are just having a little extracurricular fun at the moment, just shooting 3 after 3 after 3. And last minute and change will tick down. It's 123 to 98. Flames on the miss. That's back in the front court. Another 3, no good. Rebound.
All some guys are doing are messing up their three-point shooting or something.
There we go. And another 3 from Dibber. Makes about his 4th of the game. He's made a lot of those today, as have other Vets. 126 to 98. The only question now is, will the Flames end with 100 or not? Refs are going to call a foul, and I get it was a foul. But still.
At this point, either coach would be happy if you did not call it. One team has to get on their bus and go home, and the other team wants to go out and eat dinner with their families.
Yes. First free throw is good. 30 seconds to go. Left hanging. Double hang. No high fives to be had. Second one is no good. Last 30 seconds. Dunk attempt is no good. Trying back the other way. 360 dunk is no good. And now everyone's just looking around like, over yet? Link misses. Another three in the corner. That one's no good. Another rebound. Derek on the board. And looks like that will do it. Final score 126-99. As they formally tick off the last few seconds. Back to talk about this one in a moment on the Got That Works Films post-game report. Mr. Awards coming up as well. It's the PBA Game of the Week here on PBATV.
Hey, Got That Work Films. Tell me, how you feeling today? How you feel?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm blessed.
It's your brother Paul Anthony. It's your boy Lucian George, aka Bow-Legged Luke.
He will to the table. He will to the table.
You wanna talk shit? You wanna run?
Alrighty, welcome into the Got That Works Films post-game report. Gary Aid, Paul McKeskey, and what was a close game in the first half, fairly close for half or third quarter, turns into a blowout win for the Vets in the end, who absolutely dominate the last 15 minutes or so of play tonight. Paul end up with a 126-99 win over the visiting Quad City Flames. What did you see in this game? What allowed the Vets to turn what had been a competitive game into a rout?
Well, I think the game in the first half was very competitive. I think both teams were doing what they do best. The Flames were posting up and being effective at scoring in the paint, even though they turned the ball over a little bit too much on passes. And the Vets were pushing the ball and shooting three. So that's their systems, and they were both working them fairly effectively. And we had a close game. And then coming out in the third quarter, the beginning of the second half. To me, it looked like the Flames had no energy. Their whole flow was low, and it looked like the Vets saw this and pounced on it and moved it around, shot threes, and they shot probably over 40 threes and shot probably over 40%, and that's what they do, and that has a big turnover and why they opened up the game. But also on the other end. The defense was not very good, so they left them wide open for those three. So a combination of both those things, and we had the not so good second half as we had a very good first half.
Yeah, first half was a competitive game, as you mentioned, Paul. Second half, really one-sided. Vets absolutely dominated. A lot of long-range threes, as you mentioned. A lot of hot shooting, bad defense on the part of the Flames, lack of energy in the second half, what have you. But at the end of the day, a packed house today here in Federal Way, Washington, enjoyed quite a show overall. Certainly not a game that lacked for action.
No, I mean there's some, especially in the first half, great plays going back and forth. Good ball movement, good action, some spectacular dunks, some great passing. So there was some great action to be had, it looks like the Vets. Really stuck to their game plan longer and came out with the victory.
All right, last but certainly not least, it's time for the Mr. Awards. What do we got?
Well, I think, the Vets with, as we had said earlier, Deshaun Newton, Mr. Newton, he does do a lot, does it all. He can score. He actually rebounded well, a couple nice offensive rebounds, really passed the ball well. I think he was just one rebound away from a triple-double. So he is obviously my first Mr.
Mr.
And
Newton.
what's that?
Mr. Newton.
Mr. Newton. And even though I was not happy with the wayward threes and the non-passing in the second half, I think Lonnie DeBoer with 19 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists is my other Mr. DeBoer on the Vets.
There you go. And who's your Mr. for the Quad City Flames?
At this point in this game, with the ending of the second half, I do not have a Mr. Award for the Flames.
All right, fair enough. He's abstaining. I understand. I'm going to go with the same two misters you had for the Vets. Just off the strength of his first half dunks alone, I'm going to go with Mr. Teague for the Quad City Flames. So there you
I'll go with that. Sounds good.
All righty, that does it for us. Once again, final score today, 126 for the Vets, 99 for the visiting Quad City Flames. Vets fans leave happy as the home team wins in or out in the end by 27. Once again, he's Paul McKeskey. I'm Gary Ade saying so long from Federal Way, Washington, here on PBATV.
This presentation of the Pro Basketball Association is presented by our sponsors. Benita's International Academy. Reach higher, no limits. With Benita's International Academy. Wilson Sporting Goods, the official basketball of the PBA. And Grip Spritz. Court traction is important. No licking, just sticking. With Grip Spritz.